Okay, so if you're watching this, you're probably looking for a way to get out of the rat race, a way to quit your day job, become financially independent, creating a residual income stream so that you can retire early, or better yet, just retire to the lifestyle that you want to do. So here are three of the let's say the main ways to go about this. I'm going to start with my least favorite first, and then I'll end with my favorite. The first one is real estate. And I know if you're rolling your eyes, you should be, because real estate is challenging. But a lot of wealth has been created with real estate. A lot of people have been made rich with real estate, and it is possible. It does take a lot of tenacity, a lot of resources, and a lot of courage to do it in real estate. But it is an option. Rental real estate, buying, flipping properties, foreclosures, things like that. A lot of money to be made there, but it's not for the meek of heart. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, make sure I get these in order, because I want to tell you my favorite one last. Number two is the intensive saving, basically the frugal route, right? If you currently make $3,000 a month, and you are living on $3,000 a month, you're going to have to replace that entire amount with residual income in order to quit your job. If you instead start living on $1,500 a month, which I know, that's challenging, but is it worth it to retire early? Is it worth it? Let me tell you, it's worth it. It's worth it. So any version of that formula, if you can cut your expenses in half, then you can take the rest of that money, you can invest it even in just a standard S&P 500 index fund, or simple mutual funds or stocks, or any kind of investment that will bring you enough return that eventually, once you save enough, you'll have a passive income that exceeds your expenses. And day job, bye. Time to start living your life. So that's number two. A little more challenging. I mean, I use some of those things. I do try and live frugally so that I have extra money. I heard somewhere that your dollars are your soldiers, so put them to work for you rather than wasting them on garbage. TV subscriptions. Do not have a TV subscription. That is a waste of money and a waste of your time. It's a dream killer. Okay, number three, my favorite one. Online businesses. Oh my gosh, this is how I retired. Overall, it took me about 5 years, but the real bulk of the work that I did really only took me about 2 years to retire. With Kindle books and websites. I have a really simple website. It's a pottery website. Yes, pottery, I know. I did it in college. I know how to do it. I teach it. And I teach it on my website using videos and just typing step-by-step instructions. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do this. Some interesting photos, and that makes money for me. I publish ebooks, all kinds of topics. I mean, literally, I make money off of just about any topic that you can imagine an ebook being about. So that's my preferred way. That's the one I recommend. It's very low risk. I've actually created websites that failed. Let me just tell you that. I've actually created ebooks that failed too, like 2 sales ever. But it was a learning process, and the next ebook that I created was much better. I've had some that have sold hundreds and hundreds of copies, and I've had others that sell, a couple of dozen. But I got to tell you, it all adds up, and pretty soon you've replaced your income from your job, and you're ready to move out on your own. And then with that extra 40, 50, 60 hours a week, imagine what you can accomplish. So those are my 3 recommendations, or those are kind of the 3 main ways that people do accomplish quitting their jobs and creating that passive income. Hope you'll give it a look, and like I said, I definitely recommend starting a blog, a website, or creating an ebook to get your feet wet and get you started. So go get started today.